Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena. Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love. Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Yes, your life would have been much poorer without zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family.
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Or perhaps even Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. Yes, that's very enlightening.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine.
That was a creepy picture. Okay. Let's see what's over here.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice-blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Okay.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Something important inside the trunk. Okay, that means we probably need to find a key. Where do we keep a key? Over here, maybe.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Hers. I used it too. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy.
Okay.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back.
Okay, that's enough of that.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
These keys are for the cabin and the car. If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare?
What kind of a car are you driving that uses a big brass key?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Anything else to look?
Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
I don't know what that means. Commune evidence.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding it. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
I believe that it's driving me crazy.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
Okay.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. And we all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
If you say so, buddy. She's so perfect. Why am I snooping? Okay.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Where?
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But we found this trunk at a flea market.
Okay.
We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one.
Okay. So...
Where is she?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Oh, maybe I can...
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few... The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
Okay, man.
She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
I want to open
Maybe
it.
later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. I better stay in case Serena comes back. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
How is that window stained with cooking if that's the fire?
I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
Like what?
There are no monsters under the bed. I feel too restless to sleep. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
What am I missing?
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we... The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is.
What?
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
I can see her now, though.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops. Why? I might just as well stay here. Is there anything worse than beautiful? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love? I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Dizzy, man. That's a kind of a creepy picture.
Someone said work and love are the only things that ever really happen to us. Was it Freud? Did I let my work destroy my love? Right. It all seems so meaningless now,
Adventures
drained
a
of
Scary
everything that
Bear.
made it worth reading in the first place.
How I met some great people and went broke. A night at the fairy grotto. So you want to be a purple tentacle.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
He had some weird ideas,
All
man.
those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, or simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday?
There's something in the dresser, maybe. Read that again.
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it. I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will. I must keep looking. Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. This table has seen many happy times. The meals we...
Is it my imagination, or are you using even more these days?
Lonely Hearts Club Band. I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and... Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't... What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow.
Wait, she made a...
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp pure...
Okay, there's nothing new there. Nothing...
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back, and here I am. I did come back. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house?
When did the color fade from these lampshades? That's why we liked them in the first place. There's enough light already.
What?
Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending.
Wait a second. That said something else earlier. The heck's going on here?
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me?
I don't know.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now. Putting her... I didn't cook much for her. Always so worried about my stuff.
Well, that's not good.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack. This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Sit down, we need to talk.
Okay, now it's getting creepy.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here. She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the...
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even.
Wow, okay.
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay.
That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It
I'm
can't
with you
keep the
there.
time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
Wow, it's okay.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Okay, now it's getting creepy. Whoa, okay.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Okay. Well, this is looking worse and worse.
Now I remember. It was me all the time. I lost her, and it's all my fault. Her jewelry box. What is it doing here? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. Don't see anything else of value. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
I don't know.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay.
You realize how stupid this was? We had a plan.
My God.
What
is this?
It
can't.
We couldn't help you that.
It isn't.
We can't risk moving it now. The building
Okay, that's gross.
it's all covered.
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police?
I hope it's the police.
Are they coming for me? There's something about those voices.
Yeah, the window.
Do you
Must
realize
know.
how stupid this was?
The window.
We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self.
What?
We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
What?
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
What? What?
Oh, shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No.
What just happened? What the hell just happened? Okay, well, that was Serena. I'm not sure who the dead body was, because it sounds like that was the lady outside, but okay.